Riding the rope cart up to who knows where. Hey, I'm DeoGenZ. Welcome to my Let's Play of PokePark Wii, Pikachu's Adventure. We're talking to Togekiss today, and he thinks that we have some big talent getting all the way here, out to his perch in the Granite Zone. Again, more flying Pokemon where there are rocks, or granite-based zones. Kind of strange, but hey, floating stones. Video game logic is great. Okay, so this little bit here is being sped up because I suck at Pika platforming. It's kind of funny. It reminds me of a ROM hack that I saw. I don't even know what it was, but it was kind of a badly ripped Smurfs game on the Game Boy Color that was re-sprited with Pikachu. And his jump mechanics were awful, and it's very well exemplified by Pikachu's jump abilities here. So, let's try and do that again, and not suck so much. Yes, I want to know the secret word. But if anybody knows what I'm talking about, please post in the comments. It's kind of a ROM you'd have to look for, and I definitely would not be giving any links out for legality reasons. How I found it is my business, but maybe, you just have to take it slow and steady. But it was a very, very crappy Pika platformer. And Pikachu, no! Walks off the edge of a platform. I pressed 2. I swear I did. But his jumping abilities in this game are nothing to compare to Mario and Luigi's. I was about to say Mario and Luigi's! So I did it anyway, there. But, yeah, that whole rolling thing he does in midair, it's very annoying to control. Then go ahead, call me a noob if you will. I really don't care. But, oh, you know what? Changing your perspective with the B button actually seems to make a difference. So there you go. Take it nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race. The powerful, fast-pacing Pikachu will not make it through. He will not prevail. He'll fall down to the perilous cliffs below. And the word is peace. Imagine that with all these P's while we're playing PokePark Wii. Alright, I have enough. enough already. So the next secret word, the last secret word, is in the Cavern Zone. Alright, well, it has been fun sitting out here. Can I even get a first-person Pika perspective? I guess not. I don't know why. Doesn't want to switch to first-person mode. You know, that was something I encountered with Epic Mickey that was difficult. When switching out of first-person mode or trying to mess around with the camera, you had to be at a certain spot in the game. If you weren't in a certain right position, and excuse the epic jump cut to Hitmonlee, swing kicking Pikachu over the head. Wah! Into the face. You chicken nugget, you're done. Just wanted to save us some time there, and I felt the jump cut was necessary because the Cavern Zone is where we need to go for the last secret word. And Hitmonlee has never looked so awesome. Seriously, I've seen a lot of messed up sprites of that Pokemon in the past generation games. I believe he looks fine in Generation 5, but he definitely looks great fully animated and rendered. So do you, Mawile, but it's useless because we won't be using you again. You know, I think with my birthday coming up, some of the money I'll be getting from birthday cards and other assorted gifts, I'll have to go get myself a new Wii remote. 'Cause this is ridiculous. I don't know why, but my Wii remote keeps coming out of sync. Has that ever happened to you guys where for some reason, even if you have a full battery charge, your Wii remote just goes out? It desyncs for some reason. And another jump cut sends us back to the Granite Zone. And we've done it! We've done it! We've collected all love, peace, and rainbows! That is what makes up PokePark Wii. That is what makes up DeoGenZ Let's Plays. And that is what makes up delicious cake. Ah, the cake to open doors. Peace, love, and rainbow cake. My favorite. Tell you what, guys, after this episode is done, I am going to have an epic exit and fly out on a rainbow. It's too bad you guys are going to be watching this game. Too bad for you, but that will be my epic exit. And if we go that way, I don't believe we want to, because that was where our first jump challenge was, to open the secret door to Porygon 2. Or not Porygon 2, but Porygon Z. So if we go back there, that would be useless backtracking. That would get in the way. And hello, Arcanine! This guy looks awesome! Oh man, a chase with Arcanine. A Pokemon of legendary speed. You know, back in the first generation days, I thought this Pokemon was legendary. Ah! Running into its beautiful flare. I'm like a moth to a bug zapper. I can't resist it. But I want to hit its big fluffy tail. Come back here, Arcanine. You're mine! Woohoo! But I always remember thinking back in the day that Arcanine was a legendary Pokemon. This was before the internet and before I had a strategy guide for the game, and I didn't know that Growlithe evolved into Arcanine via the Firestone. Staraptor! Alright. Now we're starting to see some more evolved Pokemon. Or actually, you know, we haven't... It's not just that we're starting to see, but this zone is really just full of evolved Pokemon. You know what? Actually, Hoppip was, and Skorupi and Bronzor, but those Pokemon aren't really the Pokemon that play chase minigames or battle minigames with us. They're just kind of there to be our friends instantly. I guess that's for people who want to take the super, super easy route in this game. Oh, knocking out the Jolteon. Final Thunderbolt. Take you down. Epic death animation. I'm surprised in you. You were surprised that electric types beat flying type? Huh, it's not that surprising. It's the simple type advantage chart. It's in any basic instruction guide that comes with any Pokemon game these days. But Aerodactyl, what does he want to do? Does he want to... I hope he wants to battle. I would love... There he is. He has landed. Wow, he's huge. I watch the skies. And I stop anyone trying to break in to the air pavilion, or the sky pavilion. The air pavilion, sky pavilion. Same thing, up in the clouds. Let's go. Alright, so let's see. Are you any more difficult than Staraptor? No, you don't seem to be. And of course, being a rock flying type... Wow, you really took that hard. Being a rock flying type, that's super effective. Very sad and disappointing. But anyway, I was saying before that if players want to take an even lazier route, or even faster route, without battling all these cool evolved Pokemon, they could just add Hoppip and Bronzor and Skorupi, Pokemon that are automatically going to come to your friend roster. Porygon Z too, I think he was automatically, because he gave us the love password. Of course he would be our friend. Alright, and Jumpluff is another guard. So now it's time to take on the attraction. Time to see how our roster of friends from the Granite Zone will fare in these new challenges. The origins of this attraction lie deep within the ruins. So it was passed down from the ancestors. But who are the ancestors? That's what I would like to know. Are they ancient Pokemon like Aerodactyl? Maybe Kyogre and Groudon? Who knows? Okay, Salamence's Air Ace. Oh boy. Another flying simulation. I remember Pelipper's challenge not going as well as it could have. Let's see how Salamance's controls. Oh wow, we can use Gliscor for this. We haven't made friends with Flygon. I suppose we should probably go back to talk to him later. But I want to see what Gliscor is like. Okay, yes. Hey, post-production. Hyper speed Gliscor. Well, I really suck at this one. I totally fail at this attraction. I have to do this numerous amounts of times, as you are going to see, as you can plainly see right now. I am very noobish at this, and I don't know if it's me or if it's the controller, so I'm going to leave it to you guys who also have played PokePark Wii. In your opinion, what do you think about this attraction? How does it control? In my opinion, I think it controls very sloppy. Now, I didn't realize that each Pokemon controls differently as far as the style. Gliscor kind of glides around very fast, while you'll see in the future Staraptor has a slower wingspan flap and takes a while to get over to targets. So even though the video is sped up, you can probably see the difference in their flight patterns. It's a lot different, and you'll hit the targets a lot in a different arrangement than you would, I didn't mean to hit the photo button there, than if you just kept using the same Pokemon. So my recommendation is, if you can't get this like I can't right here, or maybe I'm just being a complete moron and I have got no avian skills, who knows, then I suggest switching around Pokemon to see which fits your style. Which one can you most easily control through this attraction, and just at least get the score they're asking. This is definitely a harder attraction, and it's kind of ridiculous how they ramp up the difficulty. But again, I feel like this is false difficulty, just placed by bad controls. Yeah, see, I did. That was probably some frustration there. But let's do this right now. Okay. Going for the win. Come on, Staraptor. Shoot your Swifts and hit those targets. I really do not like the way this thing controls. Okay, you definitely want to hit those black targets. Those equal 1,000. This row, very satisfying to hit. The red targets, 300. Blue targets equal 100. And you have to definitely observe closely, at least at my screw-ups, so you can learn from that, because some of the targets are actually layered, so there are targets behind targets, and if you do this accordingly to the right ones, you'll max out your score for the ones who have the most piled beneath it. So we barely cleared the attraction, very humorously failing, but hey, it happens. That's the Let's Play curse for you. Or just noobish ability. I don't know. Could be a little bit of both. Pikachu got bored with all my failures. Yeah, that wasn't so much a smooth flight. Obviously, you weren't paying attention. But hey, we got the prison piece, so I can't complain. Well, looks like we are coming upon the time limit, guys. So, in the next episode, we will... We'll definitely be... Actually, you know what? Let's go see... Let's get a preview of where the next zone is. I have a feeling that Jumpluff is guarding the way to the Sky Pavilion. Or at least the next area that we have to go. Again, a pretty linear adventure game. But being easy for children, it's understandable. So let's see where this leads to. Our poofball friend. Talk to Shaman? Wow. Can't wait to see in the next episode